All right, let's talk about financial math. It can sound a little intimidating, right? Well, today we're going to break it all down with a little help from a legendary tool that's been the secret weapon for finance pros for literally decades.
I mean, at the end of the day, this is the big question, isn't it? Whether you're investing, you're saving, or maybe taking out a loan, there's a kind of hidden formula that decides where your money is actually going. And once you understand it, you're in control.
To get a handle on any of this, you've got to learn to speak the language first. It's kind of like learning a few key phrases before you travel abroad. Mastering just these 4 simple terms is basically your passport to the entire world of finance.
First up, we have PV, which stands for present value. Just think of this as your starting line. It's the chunk of money you have right now. You know, the cash you're ready to put to work, or the amount of that loan you're about to take out. That's it. Simple. Okay, so next is FV, or future value. And if PV is the start, well, FV is the finish line. It's your destination. It's that initial amount, the present value, plus all the interest it's earned along the way. It's what your money is going to grow into.
So how exactly do you get from your starting point, PV, to your destination, FV? Well, that's where I comes in. That's the interest rate. You can think of it as the speed at which your money grows. It's basically the engine driving your whole financial journey.
And last but not least, we have N, the period. This is just the duration of the trip, how long your money's going to be working for you, whether that's measured in days, months, or even years. So there you have it, PV, FV, I, and N. Those are the 4 essential building blocks for all of this.
So now that we know the language, we need a translator. We need an expert. And for more than 40 years, the undisputed expert in the field has been one single iconic little device. Everybody, meet the HP-12C. Hewlett-Packard launched this thing way back in 1981, and it became the industry standard almost overnight because of how tough and how simple it was. It's so reliable, people actually call it the calculator that never dies.
So how does it pack so much punch? Well, the main functions, they're printed right on the keys in white. But look closer. You see those commands written in gold above the keys and in blue below them? By pressing that gold F key or the blue G key, you unlock over 120 extra functions. It's an absolute powerhouse.
But the real magic of the HP-12C isn't just all the functions it has, it's the way it thinks. It uses a system that, well, it's going to feel a little strange at first, but once you get the hang of it, it is unbelievably fast. It's called Reverse Polish Notation, or RPN for short.
Okay, so on a regular calculator, you type an equation just like you'd write it down. 8 plus 3 equals easy. But with RPN, you put the numbers in first. You type 8, hit enter, then type 3, and then you tell it what to do, like hit the plus key. It feels totally backwards, I know, but there is a brilliant reason for it.
And here's the secret sauce. The HP-12C uses this memory system called a stack. When you type 8 and you hit that enter key, it just holds on to that number. Then, when you type 3 and hit the plus key, the calculator automatically knows to add it to the number it was already holding. And here's the real kicker. This system completely gets rid of the need for parentheses. That makes long, messy calculations incredibly clean and super fast.
All right, so we've learned the language of finance, and we've got our expert translator that thinks in this unique RPN logic. Now let's put it all together and see how this thing chews through a real-world problem.
So this looks kind of messy, doesn't it? This is a pretty standard compound interest problem. On a normal calculator, you'd be fiddling with all those parentheses, probably making a mistake. But with the HP-12C and RPN, this whole thing becomes a really smooth, straightforward flow.
Just watch how slick this is. We type 1, hit enter to put it on the stack. Type 0.07, hit plus. Boom, it adds it to the 1. Then we type 18, hit the Y to the X key to do the exponent. Then we subtract 1. And finally, multiply by 100. See? No parentheses, no mess. Just a clean, step-by-step process that gets us the right answer, 237.99.
So, it leaves you with a really interesting thought. In this age of a million apps and complex algorithms, could the real key to mastering your financial future be a simple, powerful tool that's been proven to work for over 40 years? It just goes to show you, sometimes the most elegant solution is the one that lasts.